the 49ers lose to the Browns 19-17.
Mm-hmm.
My take went viral because I said I did not believe Brock Purdy was elite.
Right.
And Ocho, we've got to stop this notion.
Right.
Our quarterback's on a team, they win, he's elite. We've got to stop. We normally guys had to put the string together some years.
Consistency.
Guys had to string together MVP season, or guys had to go to Pro Bowls. Guys had to be all pro. Now a guy have a good 2-3 game stretch. Oh, he's elite. It's okay. Look, there's 32 quarterbacks.
Yes,
it's okay. You got the elite and you got the middle of the pack, and you got guys that are just guys.
Right.
Just because your guy is an elite, that doesn't mean he's a bum. People were saying, "Oh, you tried to say block." I didn't say that.
Right.
I'm just saying I haven't seen enough to declare him elite.
Right. Well, you know what's hard to do? It's hard to declare him elite based on the supporting cast he has around him. He has a superior supporting cast around him. Your offensive line, your receivers, the running back you have. Now, let's say if you were to take Brock Purdy and put him in a different position, put him in a different team where he didn't have the repertoire, the arsenal that he has over there with the 49ers, will he still be able to be consistent with his play week in and week out? That lets you know whether you're elite or not. I think that's the way I judge some of the top tier quarterbacks. You can take Patrick Mahomes and put him anywhere on any of the other 31 teams, and you know what you're gonna get. The same thing with Josh Allen. They are playmakers that make the players around them much better. Now, I'm not sure what Brock Purdy does with the 49ers offense, because the players that he has surrounding him are just that great. These aren't your average dudes. They're top tier dudes at every position over there.
Right. I agree with you. Purdy was 12 of 27. He completed 44% of his passes, 125 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interceptions. And that's all that I'm saying. And we saw how he looked when Christian McCaffrey exited the game, when Debo exited the game. That's your opportunity.
Right.
When guys, because we saw Patrick Mahomes go win the Super Bowl, and they took the most dangerous man in football away from him, Tyreek Hill. He went to and won the Super Bowl.
Right.
That's what eliteness is. Tom Brady is elite because we see him, no matter who's out there on the field, he's going to be great. Yeah, he's not going to win every game, but you look at Tom Brady and you're like, okay, he's elite. Peyton Manning is elite.
But he is very good, and the fact that he had to go against a Jim Schwartz defense, that is the real deal. Them boys are real. They obviously, listen, the Browns ain't no pushover, regardless of what regardless of what their record may show.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
When have we ever said it? When have an elite quarterback ever worried about the defense he was going up against? You see what you just did? That told you right there he's not elite. Because
I see what you're doing.
You never said that about Tom Brady.
Right,
you never said that about Peyton Manning. You never said that about Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Right. Because elite, hey, you the best. Hey, if I'm the best pitcher in the major leagues, I want to face the best hitters. I don't say, well, hey, he got some good stuff, but he definitely don't want to play. He doesn't want to face Shohei Ohtani, or he doesn't want to face Aaron Judge or Mike Trout.
Right.
Nah. And so look, I thought that unnecessary roughness penalty on the receiver. I don't know about that, Ocho. Now, unless they said he launched himself, and I don't think he launched himself, because it was just, I mean, he turned. He didn't hit him in his head. He didn't hit him in his neck area. He just, and I know it's a bang play, but every big hit is not unnecessary roughness. Damn, it's football.
I think I understand the call itself, unnecessary roughness, pass interference, every other call. It's just too much inconsistency in it. It's too much inconsistency in it, and it's costing people games. It's costing people money, obviously, on the back end. I understand what the NFL is trying to do, trying to protect the players, but it's getting to a point to where it's so inconsistent at times, where the call isn't even a call, where the game of football is not even the game of football to this point. And it's ruining games. It's costing teams games, and it could hurt you on the back end. When you lose a game that you need.
Right
later on, because of a call that really shouldn't have been called, and it's happening too much.
In today's game, what it's allowed people to do is what it's allowed things to happen is that guys with a lot less courage is able to play this game because they've taken the physicality out of it, because they've taken the intimidation out of it.
That's a good
because
one.
all these, until I started leaving the game, I ain't never heard of no three-step slant route. A three-step slant route, and you got Ray Lewis, or you had Singletary, or you had like John Offerdahl.
You don't want none of that.
They would split your dome. Man, hey, you got that? No. It's like a defensive receiver. I never heard of those. I never heard defenseless. They're like, bro, you got a helmet and shoulder pads. How you defenseless? They didn't see you out there naked.
Listen, it's a different ball game. Today's game today's game is extremely different. I don't think they understand how good they have it. I think about the 2000s. With your Ray Lewis's, your Air Reed, your Troy Polamalu's, Steve Atwater, Donovan Darius, after that, Bob Sanders, Sean Taylor, the people where it made you think twice. You know you got to go across the middle, but you're thinking twice before you got to. Yes. When you coming off the line and you trying to see where they are before you make your cut, so you know when to brace or you know when to get down and make that business decision.
Yeah.
Yo, it was different. It was different. Yeah. It wasn't no pretty one-hand catches. Wasn't no pretty. Hey, one
over the middle. What? Oh, you want to profile with?
Okay. Shit.
You might do it. Man. You might do. I tell you what. You might do it. You might do it in the first quarter, but I guarantee you would never do it again. I mean, in the 90s, think about, we had Mark Carrier, we had Rodney Harrison, we had Ronnie Lott, we had Steve Atwater, we had Eddie Anderson, we had Joey Browner. Eddie Anderson hit a dude so hard, and then he he counted him out. 1, 2, 3. That's what guys were doing.
Yeah.
Those safeties back then, they were big safeties. They're not being move safety. They wasn't worried about no covering.
Right.
They was coming downhill. They were playing shell high safeties, and they dare you. They dare you to run it over. They dare you to run a far. What?
Listen, if you don't catch the ball, they're gonna leave you with something to take back to the huddle.
Because that's all you wanted to do. Because football, in its purest form, was about intimidation.
Yeah.
It's about intimidation. Oh, you caught that one in the first one, but come third quarter, like, oh, you got gate. Now nobody got gate arm. Everybody extended. Everybody want to catch you with one hand, Ocho. Everybody want to do a selfie. Everybody doing selfie catches now.
Yeah. It's different.
Going across the middle, if the quarterback didn't put it in your numbers, hey. I ain't want that one. I ain't want that one. We get the next one.
But listen, like they did say, man, it's to protect the players.
It is. I get it.
It's for safety.
It is. I get
it. The game has changed. It's not the same anymore.
It's not
the same.
But let's not take away from the fact the 49ers got beat by PJ Walker. Now we can dress all this up. We can say this. We can say that. That wasn't Patrick Mahomes on the other side.
Right.
That wasn't one of these top flight quarterbacks on the that was a journeyman quarterback that's been on how many teams? 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. He's been on a host of different teams.
Right.
Oh, my bad. That's Josh Johnson's been on all those teams. But he's been on teams. He's played in a lot of different leagues.
Right.
Bro, that's who beat you.
Yeah. But also, you can't discredit the defense, what the defense was able to do. You got to understand, now the Brown defense, they rank fourth in the league. They don't allow nothing but 15 points a game.
Right.
15 points a game. I don't know what Jim Shorts is over there feeding them young fellas, man, especially the secondary. That goddamn Denzel Ward, man.
We'll see what they can do when you can pressure. You can do a lot of things in the secondary. You can mask a lot of things. And Jim Schwartz is a pressure guy. He's going to come. Now, he has Myles Garrett on one side, so they can generate pressure with a 4. But Schwartz likes to bring pressure. He has no problem bringing pressure.
Right.
And so in a situation like that, when you got a defense like what the 49ers are, the last thing your quarterback can do is turn the ball
over. Yeah.
See, that's what got him in trouble, is that when he turned the ball over and he gave him life.
Right.
So now all of a sudden you put that defense, hey, punt the ball. Hey, long as we don't turn it over, they can't beat us.
Yeah.
We make them make the mistakes, not us. Because here's the thing, Ocho, and you know this very well. When you are a better team and you turn the ball over, one or two things happen. Either you go down to the level of the competition you play in, or you bring them up to your level. One of the two is going to happen when you turn the ball over. And that's what we saw today. Go ahead.
I got another question for you real quick, because you understand the landscape a little better than me. I'm not sure the casual fan will understand what I'm asking you, but I'm going to ask you anyway because you have the expertise. Do you think the Browns personnel, even with Debo and CMC going out, do you think the Browns personnel is fared much better than other teams to play against the 49ers, as just like the Bills versus the Dolphins? The defense, the personnel is better suited to play against the Dolphins the same way the Browns were against the Eagles. You think that comes into play a little bit? Just
it does, but he didn't have those.
You get what I'm saying, though, right?
I get exactly what you're saying.
Okay.
You got a personnel that can pressure your quarterback.
Right.
First of all, they neutralized the run. They shut Christian McCaffrey off before he went out of the ball game. So now we shut the run off. Now we know you got to throw the football and we can pressure you.
Right.
And so now without Debo, now without Christian McCaffrey, now we've taken two of your most dangerous threats away. So now, really, who am I worried about? I'm worried about Kittle. I'm worried about Ayuk.
Right.
I take Denzel Ward. You got Ayuk. And now, if I need to, I can bracket a Kittle.
Yeah. Or vice versa.
Or vice versa.
Right.
So that's what they were able to do.